Hi, welcome to our website, Mini a Day. We feature miniature items as well as building dollhouse items and dollhouses and trying to make things that are fun, educational, economical. And if you've been following, then you know many of the things we've displayed. Today I thought it would be fun to show something that a friend actually introduced to me. And you simply take a gift bag and this one did not have an opening in it. I cut a rectangle, and put acetate, which was basically a book binder cover page transparency. Cut it out, glued it to the back side of it, and then we put craft foam on the top and put some scrapbook paper underneath so it gives it a ceiling, and you'll see in a few minutes what that's like. I found this bag in a thrift store, and it was in pretty good shape. There are a few wrinkles, as you can see on the side, but it gives it a rustic element. And it was a fun bag, and I thought, what a cool way to display some of the pieces I have. I was new to working with miniatures and honestly a little terrified of making mistakes. I had bid on an auction and had won some pieces of furniture that were hand painted, as you can see this bureau here in the center of the bag. Um, there were a few defects in them. I had to repair them and repaint them. And you'll see I've just tucked some neat things in the drawers as if it were a cute little flower shop. And I thought the furniture was perfect for this theme. And these are handmade flowers I made out of polymer clay. And you'll see a little bit more in the back. Now you can notice the wallpaper is scrapbook paper, and I picked a floral theme. So just made it fun. So I tried to do different things as if it were a very busy little flower shop. And the nice thing is none of these will fade or wilt or go bad. So just a few pictures to show you. It can be anything you want, and I encourage you to have young children participate. Use their imagination, come up with something fun. Put something that's personal in there that means a lot to the whole family. On the far right corner, you'll see a stand. I picked this up at a miniature dollhouse store on clearance, and had to do a little bit of painting to fix it, but I decided I would put the lace around it and decorate it a little further. And these are just a few close-ups. I love the hand painting on these pieces of furniture. I think it's gorgeous and so much fun. And all the drawers open and close, which I always think is so cool. And you'll see I have flowers in the window of the flower shop, flowers in the drawers. And on the floor there, you'll see I used a striped blue-toned scrapbook paper. And of course, you have to have an old-fashioned foam glued to the wall, and a complementary pink on the left side, again, flowers. At first, I thought it'd be a little too busy, but I think it fit just nicely. And you'll see some of the moss tucked in the little cabinet to the left. That's strictly floral moss I picked up in one of the craft stores and just tucked it in and put some flowers inside it. You could change the seasons and put Easter eggs or all sorts of different things. It's just a close-up of the lace. It's a little hard to see, but I just thought you might enjoy some of these polymer clay flowers. And I put them on long stems. And this is a porcelain flower set that was in a basket that had gone bad, and so I just saved it. These flowers are actually from Korea. My parents bought for me in the 60s, and I just thought they were so cute. Now you can get almost anything from Korea, but back in those days, that was a real treasure. And I just thought you'd like to see the little sign. Now, this is the ceiling, and what I've taken is scrapbook paper that has a design to it, has a little sheen, it's flocked, and I use that in some of my doll houses, and I decided that would be a perfect ceiling for this little flower shop. And then I put a light fixture that you'll see next, and it was something out of one of the auctions, and it was missing all the lighting, and I thought, well, what a perfect way to display it and enjoy it. And so I just glued it to the flocked material and let it hang down in the dollhouse. Now I did find the gluing does come undone, so you might actually want to take a little piece of wire and attach it. Again, I was very new at this, but it's held up probably about 7 years now. So I also like the fact that I put the lid on the bag so it keeps dust out, which, if you're like me, dusting is not something I enjoy. Again, a close-up of the polymer clay flowers. And I did those all by hand on wire and then cured them in an oven. And then once they cooled, I wrapped them with florist tape. And those are the true clay colors that I mixed. I did not hand paint those. So here you have it, just some fun. The lace is actually from our daughter-in-law's wedding, leftover pieces. So I have incorporated that in a lot of the dollhouse items. The phone was kind of fun because our grandchildren didn't know what it was. And then just told me I was very old. And that's just a coat stand next to it for the winter days when your customers come in and need to hang their coats. And that's that flooring I was telling you about. It's just a stripe. Again, all cardstock. So it can be a lot of fun. We used craft foam to insert inside this bag to give it some sturdiness, and then glued the cardstock to it. And then there's just your view, as if you were peeking in the window. So you can imagine what you could do with a nursery or a little kitchen. A lot of different things. It's just so much fun. So don't be afraid to try. The worst that can happen is that you have to throw something away or start all over. But it is so much fun, and it's educational because you can teach math, design, culture, colors, all different artistic things. Make it what you want and enjoy. Hope you like this. If you did, please subscribe and like it and share with your friends. And soon we will be showing you the kitchen cabinets and sink that I'm working on. And appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe.